So today I'll be talking about how awareness is one of your driving factors to success. What do I mean by that? Awareness is something we're all familiar with and we're all fond with, but it really means to be present in the moment, and not only that, but to look back at your progress that you've made. You see, I'm speaking about this today because I've been under the conundrum for the past 2 months and since the year started. New Year's resolution, you're like, damn, I really want to change, right? How can I stop? I feel like on everybody's list, at some given point, it's like limit screen time. It really had me thinking, like, I have these habits that are integrated into my brain, but what for? See, my perspective on it is we are in the society where we abide by the system, right? People work and work. Some slave away to their 9 to 5. Some just work because they love it. And we all do it for this fiat currency money, right? We need it to live, to thrive. And we come home, and not only that, but school too. We come home and we're like, okay, we spent time doing whatever, right? It's not to our heart's content. And then we find ourselves revenge procrastinating, right? We're mindlessly scrolling and we're building these habits, right? We consume social media instead of creating, and it serves as a distraction, right? This distraction is something that we're so familiar with, and it's in our everyday lives. We come home and then just scroll, consume Netflix, TV, anything. And it's so normalized, and you would never expect it, right? So it had me thinking, like, damn, every time I got bored, I went and searched for this dopamine one way or another, right? Either in content, video games, anything. I was like, okay, my brain wants this. I want dopamine. I'm going to find it the next possible way. And then it just put me off track for my goals. And I did not like that. It did not make me feel great. I felt sluggish and terrible. And I was like, okay, now let me be aware the next time this happens, right? Because it's setting me back, and I hate that. So then the next time I caught myself in the middle of like reading, I was like, okay, I'm about to open TikTok, but let me not. Let me refrain from doing that. Let me not even consume anything, right? And see, awareness helps you prevent such habits. Not only that, it's not only applicable to your daily life, but let's say in your business, right? Let's take it to a larger scale. Being aware and being present in the moment helps you break down your actions into what you're doing. It's why are you doing it? How are you doing it? And is it really rational? You really have to think, like, what is your logic? What is your reasoning, right? Are we thinking with emotion, or is there a proper thesis behind this? And you could apply this to trading, business, anything, you name it, right? Because everything in life has a system. And once you understand what you're doing, why you're doing, it really helps you break it down. But not only in the present, right? Being aware in your progress helps you move forward. We find ourselves setting these goals where we're so driven once we figure out, hey, this is the next thing I want, right? Because we're always searching for that next big thing. We're like, okay, we want this now, and we're all hype, we're all rallied up, and then you seemingly make it this far, right? You're this close to finishing it, right? You're in that position where you want to be, and you're like, okay, you're almost there, but what's preventing you? What's stopping you? This is where you have to go back, review, revise, and edit your progress, right? Look at the things, how it worked for you, and how can you implement it again and further upon it. And a lot of people, including myself, I absolutely hate it. I feel like once you do something, it's said and done. You see, nobody's perfect on this earth, right? The only perfect person is God himself. And we have to really digress. We have to look at our actions carefully. We have to think about it. We have to break it down. We have to say, why did we do this? How can we further upon this? And we just have to be aware at all given moments, right? We can do this by using our senses, by just truly thinking and just not being on autopilot, right? You have to do and move with purpose. And being aware is like, it's so minuscule, and we're so like far from it because of the way life is set up currently. But once you really achieve it, it's like, okay, this can really move you to the next step, because it's not only applicable in your daily habits that really does set up with your identity, but it's applicable in your success and how you can move forward, because that might just be the little thing preventing you from being whatever you want to be in life. That's all I have for you today. Stay blessed.